Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up! Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. Alita, Battle Angel is being released today. I believe there's going to be different, retail exclusives for that film. I'm kind of interested in that one. Didn't get a chance to see that one in theaters. And I also believe Do the Right Thing is being released through the Criterion Collection for the first time on Blu-ray. I mean, it's been on Blu-ray before through Universal, but like through the Criterion Collection style, it's going to be on Blu-ray. Not 100% sure if the Criterion sale is still going on, because if it is, I may just jump up on that one. But also, Weird Science is being released on Blu-ray today through Arrow Video. I'll have a review of this Blu-ray at the end of this video in the review portion. And also another film that's being released today that I'll be reviewing and talking about at the end of this video also is Master Z, the Ip Man Legacy. So stay tuned to the end of the video for some reviews of some new DVDs and Blu-rays. But guys, let's head on out today, see what kind of fun things are on sale, see if I can find anything cool to hoard up on. Well guys, at my first destination of the day, Barnes & Noble. Not 100% sure if the sale's still going on for the Criterions, but let's head on in and see if they do. Come on, movie section. Please have the deal going on. Well guys, here's a new release rack that they have at Barnes & Noble, and it looks like they do have the Do the Right Thing here on Blu-ray, but they also have some of the other stuff that came out today, like I believe Critters Attack was one of the ones that was released today on Blu-ray and DVD. I mean, some of this stuff is not all like super new things, but I know this was released today, a steelbook version of Weird Science. Like I said, I already got the Arrow Video release, which this is the Arrow Video release, but in steelbook form. That's kind of cool. But they have that over here at Barnes & Noble today. But I'm not sure as of right now if the sale's still going on. But I'm gonna hold this just in case. But check this out, guys. They have like an old record player here, but like themed in Stranger Things right here. That's pretty damn cool, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've only ever seen the first episode of season 1 so far, but I own the first 2 seasons on Blu-ray. But that's kind of cool. I haven't seen this before, out in the store. And I guess they are having the 50% off Criterion sale still going on. Hell to the yeah. Well guys, out of Barnes & Noble and on over to Target. Let's head on in here and see if they have anything cool or new this week. Hopefully they do. And I know you guys may be wondering, like, Brendan, are you going to be going on over to the Dollar Tree? Well, the 1 or 2 that I have out in my area don't have any of those movies yet. And to be honest, out of the last couple times I went to those sales, I haven't really found anything that I gave a shit about. Well guys, that's a little new release rack up here by the registers that they have. And they do have Alita Battle Angel right here on 4K. And they do have an exclusive version of it over here that comes with like a USB what's it called, wristband or something like that. Maybe it has something to do with the movie, because I haven't seen it yet. But I don't know, it seems kind of just like a little flimsy kind of box with like the Blu-ray thrown in there, kind of thing. But I'm still really interested in seeing this movie, man. Robert Rodriguez, man, makes some really dope content. It looks like there's also a 3D version of that same exclusive, because this one doesn't look like it's a 3D one, but looks like they do have a 3D exclusive one with that wristband in it. And a movie called Missing Link was one that came out today. I knew about this film, I saw trailers and stuff, but it's one of those ones I really wasn't like, interested in seeing, so it's one of those ones it's not on my to watch list. But of course, the new Hellboy movie, came out today. It wasn't as bad as people were saying, but I do like the Guillermo del Toro one's a little bit better and stuff. Of course, Ron Perlman playing Hellboy in those ones. This one was a little bit different, but still, it's still okay. Let me put this one back here. There we go. But let's head on over to the movie section itself and see if there's anything different down yonder. Alright, now on over to the movie section itself. It looks like the same old stuff that was up front and everything, for the exception of a Hellboy Target exclusive steelbook. The cover looks kind of badass with him with a sword just like chilling right there. I kind of dig that. That's kind of like a little bit of a cooler cover to me than the Blu-ray edition of it. Ip Man Legacy, Master Z, the Ip Man Legacy, which I'll have a review of at the end of this video. And of course, Critters Attack on Blu-ray. I believe the 4th one in the franchise, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the 5th. Well guys, at a Target, picked up one thing in there, which I'll show you guys at the end. From Target to Best Buy. And see if they have anything cool or exclusive up in there today. The new release section over here at Best Buy. Let's see what came out on their end. Of course, they have the Alita Battle Angel, you know, the Blu-ray, the 4K, and one left of the exclusive Best Buy Steelbook edition of it. That's kind of cool with the hand on it, you know, the hand design. Well, like I said, I've never seen the movie, so I don't really get this until I watch the movie. But this is like, what, $35, and it comes with the Blu-ray 3D, 4K, and regular Blu-ray in this package right here. That's all right. That looks pretty cool. But I kind of like this, you know what I mean? The shininess of it, the shininess of the other covers. That's kind of cool. Of course, the Hellboy one came out today, and the other thing that I didn't see at any other stores yet, I don't think, was Manifest. The complete first season here, put out by Warner Brothers. This is a show that Warner Brothers recently sent me to review. My mom has it in her room right now, so she'll probably be talking about it in the next, like, you know, Hoarding Up video or two. So stay tuned for a review of this one by my mom. She has it on her to-do list. When she saw that we got it, she's like, oh, I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm like, okay. But I can't lie, guys. That's pretty much all I see over here that I didn't see at any of the other stores. Everything else is pretty much the same. But for the exception of this right here, 20th Century Fox is having a deal on some of their movies here, $14.99 each, or 2 for $20 on some, like, you know, 4Ks and Blu-rays right here, like the old school Predator, you know, on 4K and Blu-ray, Alien Covenant, the 30th anniversary edition of Die Hard on 4K, and of course Independence Day, and you know, all these other different titles in here that you guys can get 2 for $20 for. I think that's pretty cool. Like, a lot of these ones I already have, but like on some of them I don't know if I do have or not. But that is kind of cool though, a 2 for $20 deal at Best Buy. It just kind of reminds me of that trade and save thing a little bit, man. I miss those days. You know, the Best Buy trade and save. You guys remember those, where you used to like bring in like your old like DVDs or Blu-rays, and they would give you like credit to the store. You can, like, you know, use towards like, you know, other movies and stuff. Man, come on, Best Buy, bring back the trade and save. Well, guys, just got out of Best Buy. Didn't find anything up in there that I really needed to get up on, but I did pick up 2 things today. So let's head on home, and I'm gonna show you guys what those 2 things are. All right, everyone, I'm back home now from Hoarding Up, about to show you guys the 2 things I picked up today. One thing I picked up today, I'm so glad that this sale was still going at Barnes & Noble today, because I'm not sure when the Criterion sale is going to be over or not. Is it over at the end of summer? Like, I keep forgetting like how long it goes for. But for $20, I picked up the Do the Right Thing, you know, Criterion Blu-ray right here. Looks like a killer set, man. Looks like a new 4K transfer of the film on here. Like a bunch of special features. I believe a lot of them from the original Criterion DVD that came out. But I do have the original Blu-ray that came out from Universal, signed by Spike Lee. The one I have, you know, his signature is probably the weakest signature I've ever seen. It's just like, you know, SL. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Kevin Smith's one. It's just KS. But like, yeah, my original Blu-ray of Do the Right Thing is signed by Spike Lee himself. When I was at a screening of Do the Right Thing in Hollywood a few months ago, it was cool to get it signed. What the hell, right? You know what I mean? One of my favorite movies of all time. And the other thing I picked up today was over at Target, because I had a $25 gift certificate for my birthday and stuff, and so I ended up spending like, what, $5 or $6 more, $5 or $6 just for this Blu-ray right here, 4K, and that is the 4K of Alita Battle Angel here. So I just wanted to see it because I love Robert Rodriguez's movies, been a big fan of his for years, but it's also produced by James Cameron, and I wanted to see this in theaters, but I don't know how the hell I missed it, but glad I picked this one up. I didn't get any of the exclusives out there, but I like the shine, you know, of this whole, you know, slipcover going on right here. So let me know in the comments down below, what did you guys think about, you know, these 2 films right here, if you guys ever, you know, got a chance to see them. But Do the Right Thing's amazing if you guys have never seen it. But guys, dude, if you guys didn't know already, the Out and About the Movie 2 Las Vegas, I have pre-orders going on right now. They're going to be the Blu-rays of the Out and About movie that I made with Gabriel and Aaron, going to Las Vegas, messing around town. It's going to be shipping mid to late August, you know, before the end of August next month. So if any of you guys are out there and you're interested in getting your hands on a physical media copy, I know it's hard to come by these days when it comes to stuff, but I'm pretty much doing this myself. you know, I had some really cool artists come along to collaborate with me to help, you know, make like the DVD cover and a cool poster and stuff like that. So I'm really doing a small limited run, you know, of these Out and About Movie Las Vegas, you know, Adventure 2 right now. So if anyone's interested in pre-ordering a copy, you guys, whoever does pre-order it will be among the first people to ever see it and get a physical media release of the film. So all you have to do, if you guys want to get one, I have a link in the top of the description box right here to my PayPal. It's $30 if you guys live in the US, and that includes shipping and stuff. And make sure you guys leave your name and your address in the notes on PayPal, so I know where to ship it to when the Blu-rays are about to be shipped out. So guys, if you're interested in getting one, check out the link in the top of the description box. But guys, let's head on over to the other side of my room for some DVD and 4K reviews. Alright guys, now on to the review portion of this video right here. Only have 4 titles to talk to you guys about today, because when I do these review portions, I talk to you guys about the ones I actually, you know, laid my eyeballs on and got to watch in the past week. The first one up right here is from Arrow Video US. So excited about getting this one, because I've been one of the biggest John Hughes fans, you know, growing up as a kid. You know, Breakfast Club being my absolute favorite one of all time. Of course, 16 Candles is great, but you can't go wrong with a little bit of weird science in your life. This is, you know, the new weird science edition that has like a new 4K scan, you know, of the film on here with a buttload of new special features, you know, interviews with the cast and crew, some archival stuff on here also. And dude, this cover is amazing, and it kind of, I don't know how to explain the feel to it. It's not like a normal like slipcover. It kind of feels like, I don't know, not latex, but kind of, I don't know. It feels like you're like you're holding a snake, or sort of, without the. I don't know how to explain it. It feels really nice on here, but it's one of course, you know, one of my favorite John Hughes classics about, you know, Wyatt and what was his other guy? Yeah, Wyatt and Gary. I keep forgetting Gary. It's about these 2 nerdy kids who, you know, are going to Shermer High School, because, you know, all the movies that are made by John Hughes always take place in Shermer, Illinois, and you know, they're just really nerdy boys, and you know, they just want to have a girlfriend, man. They just want to get out there. They want, you know, meet some girls. But in this movie, it doesn't really happen for them. So they end up going on their 1980s computer, you know, typing stuff up. Let's see if we can make a computer woman ourselves. You know, like, you know, via the internet, via the computer. And something kind of happens. Lightning strikes, and a real woman pops out of their, you know, kind of pops out of their computer and kind of does what they want. You know, played by Kelly LeBrock. And it's just you know, the hilarity and the shenanigans that go on from there. Always love this movie. This actually looks really fantastic here, you know, on Blu-ray, and of course it has a reversible slipcover on here if you guys want to, you know, change it to the original artwork that you guys remember from back in the day. Also comes with like a little mini poster, and of course the Blu-ray disc right here. So if you're a fan of you know, John Hughes and weird science and stuff like that, definitely get this new edition. It has a lot of great new special features that weren't on the Universal release, you know, of their Blu-ray. But next up over here, I got from Welgo USA, and it's this one stars, of course, Max Zyng, Dave Bautista, Tony Jaa, and Michelle Yeoh, and that is Master Z, the Ip Man Legacy here. This is the 4th one in the Ip Man franchise. Well, it's kind of weird because there was Ip Man 1, 2, and 3, and this is a spin-off. This is the spin-off film of 3, but yet there was like other Ip Man like TV shows and other things. So I get kind of confused with some of the crossover and story stuff that goes on when it comes to this story. You know, when it comes to Ip Man, I love the Ip Man movies, the ones with Donnie Yen in them. And now this, like I said, this is a spin-off film, you know, starring Max Zyng here, who of course was in you know, Ip Man 3, but now he decided to leave the martial arts just to, you know, start his own business, to just get away from, you know, all the craziness. And he, you know, of course, he has a son, and something happens, shit goes wrong, and he has to, you know, protect his son himself and a couple of other people, you know, from these bad, you know, drug lords and just bad people that are in town. And then great, you know, martial art scenes ensue. Absolutely loved everything about this movie. It was just a whole lot of fun, especially if you love Hong Kong action movies. You get a lot of great Great cinematography, great fight scenes. It's also directed by Yuen Ping, fucking one of the most amazing action directors out there. I think he's like in his 90s and he's still like doing, directing films. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think he's in his 90s or late 80s or something like that. But you get an English dubbed version of the film on here. You also get the, of course, behind the scenes, the theatrical trailers on here. Like I said, really amazing fight scenes, and really cool to see Tony Jaa in here doing what he does. You guys know him from the On Bach movies, and of course Dave Bautista, from the Guardians of the Galaxy and Stuber and stuff like that. In here doing what he does best. He actually has some really good fight stuff in here. But if you guys love their other Hitman movies, you guys will get a kick out of this one too. Actually, a lot of fun, really worth watching in my opinion. Next up over here, the last two up, were from moviezyng.com. I'll have a link for their website down below. I talk about them every so often. They're a site where if you see what they have on there and you buy it, they burn it on demand for you and then ship it out to you. Because this is a site where this is pretty much the only place you can really get these, because these ones are not going to be put in stores or anything like that. So this right here is the second season of a show that I really love, starring what's her name? What was the lady's name again? Pamela Aiden or something like that. It's called Better Things Season 2 here on DVD. This features, I believe, all 10 or 11 episodes of the second season here on 2 different discs. It's pretty much about this mom, played by Sam Fox. Her character's name is Sam Fox. She's a working mom. She's an actress in Hollywood doing voiceovers and bit parts here and there. But when she was younger, she was kind of a little bit of a bigger star. But it's pretty much like a real life comedy drama show, just showing about life and this, how it is, raising, four children yourself, being a single mom. I don't know, I find this show to be really hilarious and really dark at times, but it's just really executed very, very well. But if it sounds interesting to you, definitely give this one a chance on moviezyng.com. Season 1 and 2 are on sale right now on their site. And last but not least, from moviezyng.com, it's something I was really interested in checking out because I love, they're called the Breakin' movies, Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo and stuff. And I didn't know they made a documentary about Boogaloo Shrimp. This is Boogaloo Shrimp, the documentary. You guys know Boogaloo Shrimp, the guy that did the famous dance, with the broom and stuff like that. He used to, of course, this little guy, in the Breakin' movies. And this is a documentary about him, and they have like all these other dancers, choreographers, and different celebrities in here talking about how he changed the game when it comes to dancing in the 80s. And of course, you get an interview in here, with Michael Chambers, aka Boogaloo Shrimp himself, in this bad boy. But if you want to know more about the man, the myth, the legend, check it out right here, Boogaloo Shrimp, the documentary. For you guys who didn't know that it was out there or anything like that. It's not the best. It's not the best made, documentary out there. It's kind of like amateurish. It felt like it was just kind of like thrown together. But it's still really cool to hear more about the man and his upbringing and stuff like that. But that's Boogaloo Shrimp, the documentary. Make sure you guys check it out if you're interested. But guys, that's all I have to talk to you guys about today for the review portion, and I'll see you guys next time.